Good morning. I am really pleased to be here again, and I wanted to ask Brad and Norma from San Jose Unified and from Franklin McKinley K-8 feeder district into the East Side Union High School district to be up here with me, because I think what we have is a powerful opportunity as three districts working together. And going with the analogy, I like to think in a way, and I'm saying this without Jim's permission, so I apologize, Jim, that I didn't ask you about this first. But I like to think of what we're trying to do is implement Yale's model, Yale's work in different parts of the country. In fact, I was sitting at the table thinking, you know, it reminds me of the flag being placed on the moon. We're trying to place a flag in California that has a Yale flag. It might not be appreciated by every university in the area, but we really believe in this model. And I think I said over the years, this is and remains the most professional and most respectful way I've ever seen public school teachers treated. And it's a real honor for me to still be connected to this. So I didn't anticipate that I would be making a transition from San Francisco, an hour south to San Jose, and still be connected, and I'm very happy to have that connection still. We discussed this morning, and thank you, Vern, and to Vanessa for everything you've been doing. We discussed this morning a number of things, and one of the really great ways that we used this time again was for our strategic planning. And in that planning, I'm really pleased that Vanessa and Vern already have scheduled another open house where more professors will come. We've had professors before. We'll have Eric from the University of Delaware conferencing in for us. We'll have interested teachers again. And so a lot of our conversation this morning was around that strategic planning. We also discussed the importance of staying focused on the mission of the initiative, to make sure and to reiterate that we're looking and targeting schools that have the neediest populations, and that we're looking for teachers who are really committed to remaining in the classroom. Because I think sometimes, as we're looking to gain interest, sometimes that can get a little tricky for us, and we want to stay focused on that mission. So I'm pleased that was part of our conversation. We also talked about assessment, and this came up yesterday in one of the panels, and I posited yesterday, as we're looking for applicants in the fall, why aren't we measuring as part of the application process and having applicants submit surveys from their students to rate how their students perceive the teacher's level of interest, the teacher's level of enthusiasm, how exciting it is to be in that classroom, so that after a teacher does the initiative for the first time, and we measure again the next fall, would we see a difference? Would that give the initiative and us as local areas something more tangible and quantitative to hold on to for potential funders? So that was another part of our conversation, and I think it's a great thought. In our strategy conversation, I'll share with you as well, and then I'll let my colleagues speak. We have the good fortune, potentially, as the university that is near us at San Jose, their new president was the president of a university 1.7 miles from here. So that, I believe, is a Southern Connecticut State University. So that president, Mary, I'm not sure of her last name offhand, I'll butcher it if I try to say it, is the new president in San Jose. So it's an opportunity for us to make that connection because we believe she knows the work of the initiative. So my belief is that as a team, we're going to take advantage of that and try to move our work forward. I want to say, certainly, thank you to the members of our team, Lawrence, Charlotte, Patricia, Mark, Sarah, Sheila, and again, Verm and Vanessa. And I got one more thing to share, but I'm going to let you guys want to share anything, please?
Only a word of gratitude. I think some of you might have heard me say this already, but yesterday was so inspirational, and it just really pushed my thinking as a central office administrator. We offer tons of professional development for teachers, and it just made me think about it in a whole different way. And I think I have to thank the teachers for helping me to see that we really need to rethink PD. And so I leave here also grateful to my superintendent who wasn't able to come. And I came, Brad and I were like, what are we doing here? And what are we going to learn? But now I feel like I leave with a whole different perspective, and I'm committed to the work. So thank you.
Just as the same message that you've heard all morning, I just want to reiterate San Jose Unified is committed to the thinkers, the leaders, and creators of tomorrow. I would be proud to have any one of you in a classroom in San Jose Unified. What surfaced is just the commitment, the passion, the rigor, you name it. It's here in this room, and if we could leverage our teachers to be resources to share this work, we're committed. Thank you.
And I guess I'd like to finish just to take a moment, if we could, because I can't believe this is my 4th or 5th year here in a row, and it's just a remarkable pleasure, and I appreciate the patience of Yale with every local area, because without your patience and your ongoing commitment, I don't think any of us would be here today still. So I'd like to ask, could we take a moment to thank Jim and the faculty and Stephanie in the back and all the staff? It's really a remarkable initiative, and I feel blessed to be part of it. So thank you, everybody.